I grabbed an underhook and I went to my meet and greet. I was all about creating pressure downwards to set their feet. I wanted their feet to become planted to the mat. If I shoot a leg on someone whose foot is planted to the mat, they're going to have a hard time getting it back. If I shoot a light leg, boom, they lift it. It's hard to get in. Okay? The second thing I'm trying to do is create angles and openings. Okay, create angles and openings. You do angles by getting by or getting under. Everything's a duck or a drag. Is this a duck or a drag? Think about it. What is it? It's a duck. I'm going right underneath that arm. Okay? Two things are happening with you guys. Okay? And I say guys, I coach guys and girls. We're guys. Sometimes we're girls. Sometimes we're people, whatever. So don't take offense, girls, if I say guys. When I come in here and I'm pulling down, 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 down. My legs are coiled and ready to go. I'm in my stance. When I release that head, I'm right on the leg right away. I need to be at that level. A lot of you guys, you people, you girls, you're coming in from up here. You're up here when you release the head. That's not going to help me. By the time I get to that leg, there's not going to be weight on it. Good. I was thinking the same thing. Okay? When I hit that leg, I want there to be weight on it. So that timing between setup and actual shot, they need to happen like that, simultaneously. The next thing I need you guys to do is keep the pressure on. Hitting a leg and stopping is not going to work against a good wrestler. So as soon as I hit that leg, I want to turn that corner. I wasn't here when Brand showed high crotch, so I don't want to go over all the principles of the high crotch, but it's very key that I turn that corner and I keep my head tight to their side. My head needs to be on the rib cage, driving them their way. Really hard to defend your leg when you're here. When somebody's here, they're in a power position. They can come over your head, they can come under your arm. All kinds of bad things can happen. Not very a lot of bad things can happen when they're over here. So we're going to hit this one more time before we move on. Great meat right in here on the tricep, on the back of the head. Down, 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 down. What happens if he doesn't come up? I'm going there. Okay? That's what the next hour is going to be about here. But before we get there, we got to be able to threaten the legs. Down, 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 down. He comes up. I'm right there. I'm at hip level already. I penetrate. I turn the corner. My head is up. My foot is driving, and I'm clearing right across. And I got my Turk right there. Okay? Let's hit about 10 of those perfect so we can move on. Let's go.
Hey guys, real quick, come off the mat. This way we got to fix these mats. There you go.
Perfect. Much better. Hustle in. Hurry. Okay? This is all like, this is secondary stuff, but it's going to help us to set up our head snap. Okay? The premise of this is when I go to the head, I want to attack it on different directions. If all I ever do is attack the head like this, and this is my range of motion, I become an easier person to defend than if I have different ways to move the head. So the next way I'm going to attack the head, I'm going to come in the same way. Remember, we're always building from the inside. We're building from the inside. Elbows are in, hands are coming up. As I come inside here to the head, I'm coming tricep tie, and I'm coming tight on the head. This time, I'm going to do a swing snap. So instead of snapping him straight down, I'm going to put his head right on his shoulder. Okay, I'm going to put his head on his shoulder. You come hard on that, boom, right on the shoulder, you can create some serious pressure. Okay, my freshman year of college, I wrestled a lot of collegiate, but I was a freestyle guy. Collegiate season was over, got to go to a freestyle tournament, big tournament. I made the finals. It was a big deal. I was a freshman in college. I got to wrestle the guy second in the world. Thought this was going to be fun. Okay, his name was Royce Alger, and I felt like I went 10 rounds with Tyson because he spent the whole match smashing my head against my shoulder like that. I get to know my shoulder really, really well. Okay, at the end of the match, it was, I think, 3 or 4 to 1 for him, but it felt like 200 to nothing. I couldn't wait for the match to get over with. Because what did he do? He created pressure on my head. He never let me get set in my stance, and he made me carry all of his weight. I believe we were wrestling 180 pounds that day. Unfortunately for me, I was carrying 360 because I was carrying both of our weight for the entire match. It was not a fun day to be me. So this is just a swing snap. I come in, I don't just pull straight down. Boom, I put it on his shoulder. Create some pressure there. I can't swing from here and hit him in the head. 1, it's illegal. 2, I wouldn't want to. If I come like this at him, he's coming under my arm. I can still create pressure from close. I come in here, boom, on the head, on the shoulder. As soon as I put a good wrestler's head on their shoulder, most of the time, what do they want? They want it away. They want it. When you get their head off, nobody likes, if I just told you guys for the rest of the day, put your head on your shoulder. Okay, it would be kind of a funny joke for about 10 seconds, and then for a little while you get a kink in your neck, and then pretty soon you're at Starbucks, and you're trying to order a coffee, you can't read the menu, and then pretty soon people are treating you like your special needs. But eventually it would get uncomfortable. It's the same way when I'm wrestling. If I put that person's head offline when they're wrestling, they get uncomfortable. They get tired, and then they make mistakes. I'm taking his head offline on this snap, and as soon as he wants it back, I go, okay, and I release it. And there I am. As soon as I release it, I'm at that level. Release it. Head on the shoulder, turn the corner. Head tight to the rib cage. I step up here. Hips in. He's okay. He's a tough guy. Don't worry about it. Okay. Here, shot. Here, shot. Right there. Look at my hands. A lot of you are going to want to do this. Here. What's this doing over here? There's no high crotch over there. High crotch is there. Here, shot. Do it right now. Here, shot. Here, shot. Hand work. It's important. Let's go do it right. Let's go. 1 and 1, 2 and 2. I don't care. Let's just get him. Let's get that corner. Hey, stop. Look right here. Stop looking. Listen, you don't have to come in. Okay, sometimes when I don't call you in, it's just because I'm in a hurry. It has nothing to do with this not being important. Sometimes I don't call you in because it's not that important. Okay, I got to learn a thing long ago. It says never say never. I think that's a Bieber song, right? He's Canadian. But it's also a wrestling term. I used to say never do this, and then guys come along, they do it, they're world champions. But I'm going to not say never, but I'm going to say rarely do this. He has this leg way, way back, and I'm going to come across and try to high crotch it. That's a hard deal. Okay, that's a real hard deal. First of all, I'm in perfect position if I was wrestling Brandon Vu. Okay, but he's over there. He's in perfect position to wrestle me. He's going to hip into me, knock me over. It's not going to be a good day to be me. Creating angles is important. I want to become at least straight on here. There's my attack. There's my attack right there. So it doesn't need to be forward, but I want at least to be square. I see some of you coming across the body attacking the lead leg. I can circle. That one could be way back. I can circle, 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 circle. It's going to come. There I go. There it is. Get that to square before you shoot it. Come on, let's do this right. There's a good shot. Good. Very good. You could get a little quicker to that double now. Quicker to that double. Turk, finish it. Good. That's good. Higher on the leg on your Turk. Hey, come back in. That looks good. That looks good. We got 2. I'm going to throw one more at you. There's lots of different ways to attack the head. We're going to have 3 different ways to attack the head for this high crotch right now. Okay? And then I'm going to throw them at you, and you can go on and you can play with them. You might like 1, you might like 2, you might like all 3. If you like all 3, that gives you a lot of different ways to attack the head and get to the legs. You become a less predictable wrestler. If you're a less predictable wrestler, you're harder to wrestle. Okay? But you need to do a little bit of self-coaching here. Okay? There's about, 5 or 6 of us in here. There's about 50 or 60 of you. So you got to do a little bit of self-coaching. And it's good to know how to self-coach. Because if you know the basics, when you get out of position, you can get back to position. If you're looking at the mat when you're shooting the legs, is that a good idea? What would be a good thing to do if you see the mat? Get your head up a little bit. Yeah, I want to be looking in here where I'm going. Never shot a gun. I'm Canadian. We're not allowed to own guns. That's a good thing probably for Canadians because some of them are crazy. Okay? But if you do, I know that they say you got to aim, get your target, and then you shoot. It's no different at wrestling. I got to be aimed at my target. Some of you are aimed down there, and that's where you're going to go. Okay? If my hips are behind me, get them under me. If my shoulders are too far back, get them over my knee. Just always get back to that position. You can rescue a shot. Wrestling's a lot like life. It's very unpredictable. You can script it all you want. You go to make a shot, you're falling down. Don't just pull out, even when you're drilling. Rescue that shot. Rescue that shot by getting your hips under you. Get your head on. You don't just. It's good that you're a perfectionist. I like that about you. But in a real match, it's not going to be perfect. So in drilling, it's not going to be either. You stumble a little bit, still finish your shot. Okay, third one. This happens when I put his head on his shoulder, and maybe I'm stronger than him, or maybe he's a low guy, and his head keeps going down. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to move you there anyways. Right. I put his head on his shoulder here, and it doesn't come back up right away. Instead of trying to release it because it's not coming hard, I'm going to swing it through. So go like this. Go like this. It's a little bit like our Karate Kid stuff from this morning, a little bit of wax on. No waxing off, we're going to wax on. Right around. See my arms when they come around? They're pointing at the leg. So I go, whoo, there's a leg. Okay? So now I take the head, I put it on his shoulder. I'm not getting the resistance up I want. I swing it through the hole here, and there's my leg. Okay? And I'm a little bit speed challenged. Okay, we went over this earlier. I'm not the quickest guy in the world. So I hold on to that head till it's all the way over here. I even push. I give an extra push on the tricep, and it brings that leg forward. Makes me look faster. It's an optical illusion. I'm not faster. I'm just covering twice as much ground faster. Why? Because that leg's coming towards me as I'm coming at it. We get to meet in the middle. It's a lot better than these guys that push the guy away, and then they shoot at him. Okay, and there's lots of them out there. Okay? I'm bringing that leg to me. Head on the shoulder, through the hole. Look at that leg. It's coming right to me. Release. High crotch. Right there. Hips. You got to use your hips. Power clean. Same on a high crotch. Right there. Let's finish. Let's go. Finish that one. Finish that one. Head on the shoulder. You got to stay down. You're in your stance. In your stance. Yep, there you go. Move that head. You're swinging it towards me now. Swing it right over here. Swing that head over here. There you go. Yep. That's the leg you're going to get. Yep.
Do I keep the arm?
Nope. Swing them both by.
Both by?
Yep. You were in the right position. Swing them both. Nope. You're going to push your head through. Yep. Okay.
Wait, sorry.
Hey! Any of the three you want now. Hit here, go here, go here, swing through, go there. So we got straight snap, shoulder release snap, swing it through the hole snap. Either one. Go, high crotches, 2 and 2. Go. Run them down every time. Run them down with a double, run them down with a Turk. High crotch, turn the corner, run your feet. I go back with Nella for this stuff. I'll go with Nella just for a bit. You don't need all my weight on you. Okay. So that was just giving you different ways to attack the head and look for legs. Okay, and because I'm a right side lead, I like a right side high crotch off of that. That was going all to high crotches. I can swing off of that head and come down here, and I can hit singles as well. And we can maybe get to that later if we got time left. But really I want to talk about what we're going to do with that head when we attack it. Okay, when it comes up, what are we looking for? We're looking for legs, yeah. It could be high crotch, could be double, could be single. I focused on high crotch today because I knew that that's what Mark did yesterday, and that we wouldn't have to spend a lot of time learning it or learning how to finish it. So that kind of worked together. We never came up with that on our own because we never spoke to each other before yesterday. Anyways, it just worked out that way. But if the head doesn't come up, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to continue to bring it down. Okay, and it's not incredible wrestling. 20 people aren't going to line up on the side of the mat and go, "Whoa, Nella's wrestling. Let's go watch him. He's going to snap this guy down 10 times in a row and go behind him." But it's effective. It wins championships at the state level, at the national level, at the world level. Snap down, go behind is not going away. It's a great way to open up legs, but it's also a great way to score easy points. And if you watch a guy like Kyle Snyder wrestle, once again, we talked about him. Cumulative pressure on the head. Continuous pressure on the head. Not 1 minute, not 2 minutes, not 3 minutes, 6 minutes of pressuring the head. Tires the guy out. So if I bring that head down, and it comes down, we're going to go around. It's great to be able to score by going underneath. Singles, doubles, high crotches, ankle picks. Those are fundamentals of wrestling, but so is scoring from going over top.